Pokemon Snap, your daily gaming news recap, and much more coming right up. You teach me and I'll teach you Pokemon. Welcome back to Sodi Pop right here on YouTube. Today is Wednesday, June 17th. I'm Matty. This is Chatty with Matty, your source for the daily gaming news recap. Have my drink? Let's chat. Alright, of course we're going to start off with a whole bunch of Pokemon news. The big old one is that Pokemon Snap is coming to a Switch near you. Yes, we have the wonderful Pokemon Snap returning from the days of old. If you remember, I believe it was the N64. We have not had a Pokemon Snap since then. Every single year people request a new Pokemon Snap, and here it is. You're feeding an apple to Pikachu, you're wandering around the grasslands, and we just see so many different Pokemons. And this is quite a nice graphical upgrade that you see from even the previous Pokemon. So go ahead and check this out on YouTube. Pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited for it as well. And of course, graphical comparisons inbound. We have this AK Family Home is showing the Nintendo Switch, the Sword and Shield Pokemon versus the new Pokemon Snap. So as you can see, quite a graphical difference there. And yes, I was one of the people disappointed by the not quite amazing graphics of the new Pokemon games. Speaking of Pokemon, of course, we have Pokemon Smile. It is an app you can download now if you have trouble getting your kids to brush your teeth. Well, this is supposed to help them do that. The brushing the teeth Pokemon Smile is available right now. Go ahead and check that out. And also we have a new game, which is a free to start puzzle game called Pokemon Cafe Mix. So this is a puzzle game, you know, reminiscent of something like Tetris or Puyo Puyo. Doesn't look quite as difficult as either of those. It looks like you kind of stir up the actual Pokemon in the cafe. Looks really neat and fun, happy, so go ahead and check it out. Again, it is free to start and you can download it starting today on the Nintendo Switch, so go ahead and check that out. And then more Pokemon, we have Games Radar. If you have Sword and or Shield, you will now be able to catch a Zeraora, if I said that correctly, in the Max Raid Battle event. Now you will be able to catch a shiny Zeraora if 1,000,000 players beat the event and meet these specific criteria. So it starts today, goes to Sunday, June 28th at 4:59 p.m. Pacific time. That would be 7:59 Eastern time and 10:59 BST. So everything you need to be able to catch the Zeraora, if I'm even saying that correctly. It's actually a new Pokemon to me. I've a lapsed Pokemon fan for a little bit. So everything you need to know. Number one, of course, you need to participate and win one of the battles. And number two, move a Pokemon from Pokemon Sword and Shield home to home or vice versa. So if you have Pokemon Home on either the Nintendo Switch or on your phone, you need to make sure to transfer between the two. That is one thing that wasn't very clear to me that I suppose that you need to do before actually claiming the shiny Pokemon. And then right here at the end, as an extra bonus, participating players will also receive a piece of Armorite ore for every 100,000 victories past the first 1,000,000, up to a cap of 10 Armorite ore. You can use these in the new Isle of Armor DLC to teach your Pokemon moves in the dojo. So it's worth keeping up the fight even if your shiny Zeraora victory is assured. So again, now you can actually get the DLC today. It was pre-released before this, but you can get the DLC today, start playing the DLC right now, and then of course you will be able to get some Armorite or some upgrades in the dojo. Sounds really cool. Go ahead and check that out. And then finally, Mega Evolutions are coming to Pokemon Go. I believe these were introduced in X and Y. As you can see here, coming from Game Informer, there are about more than 40 Pokemon species that can Mega Evolve, including Blastoise, Gyarados, Salamence. In addition, Charizard and Mewtwo each have 2 Mega Evolutions in the mainline RPG. The version they Mega Evolve into was determined by which game you bought, so there's no word on how it will be determined in Pokemon Go. Quite an interesting thing considering the Mega Evolutions actually never made an appearance in Sword and Shield, but I think that's one of the favorite game mechanics from the Pokemon games that they introduced over the years. I had X and Y. I really enjoyed the Mega Evolutions. I thought that was really cool. So super happy they are coming to Pokemon Go. And yes, this is the last of our Pokemon news. Pokemon has been seen hiring some new people on for a big project, and then in their Pokemon Presents today, they said, hey, we're coming back in just a couple of weeks on the 24th for another presentation. We want to share some big news with you. That sounds awesome. So maybe we'll see the next in line for the mainline Pokemon game, or what they have next in store for the Switch, since it has been a little bit since Sword and Shield were announced. Or maybe we'll just see more of the next expansion into Sword and Shield. All right, guys. Well, again, thank you so much. Like, follow, subscribe, comment down below. Of course, all of your comments really help. Again, you can follow me on the 3Ts and IG right there at Sodi Pop Media. I've noticed a few of you have done that. That really helps me out. I had a lot of new plans come in. It has taken a lot more time than I've tried, but we have a lot of cool things in the works here at Sodi Pop Media, so I really appreciate it. Again, on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, go ahead if you enjoy this content. I want to produce more, and it helps if you go ahead and share my content as well, get it out to a few more people so I can continue to do this. All right, jumping on into Summer Game Fest, we have some stuff coming up. So EA Play is coming tomorrow. I am sure we'll see that Star Wars game a little bit more in depth. We have the Developer Showcase June 22nd, the New Game Expo coming June 23rd. We get to see more Marvel Avengers June 24th. I thought that was interesting. I'm very curious to see what that stuff looks like. Night City Wire, which is Cyberpunk 2077, that's coming June 25th, and then the 27th Bit Summit Gaiden. So all those should be a lot of fun. Of course, we'll be keeping up to date on that. And then the EA Play is coming tomorrow, a little bit later in the day, so I probably won't be able to cover that till let's say Friday, since that will be coming later in the day for me. And then we have the PS5. So the PS5 has been shown a ton on a horizontal stand, but now, vertical stand. Now we get to see it horizontal here. Looks great. We can see both the digital edition on my left side and then the physical edition, which comes with the actual CD or Blu-ray drive as well. Looks really nice. Again, this is a fantastic looking console to my eyes. I really love the white PlayStation Vita, and this comes right in there, that perfect spot for me. Guerrilla has detailed Horizon 2 confirmed for a 2021 PlayStation 5. So they had a video release today that was about 3 or 4 minutes long, detailing some more stuff for the second Horizon game. There's going to be, of course, a lot more enemies. So they showed the alligators, they showed the big turtles. They also showed a tribe of people that were releasing the corruption or what have you from the robots to be able to use them for their own. You saw the oily fonts, or the elephants that they controlled, that they're going to be hard to take down in the wild, they said, but they're even harder once these humans outfit them with this iron plating and all these battle related things. So sounds really, really awesome. They also said they want you to be able to load instantaneously from one area of the map to the other, which is my favorite thing about Next Generation. We're going to see very little, if no, loading times at all. And then, yeah, and it's releasing in 2021. So go ahead and find that if you can. This article is coming from VGC. Also, Sony from Twisted Voxel. Sony says PS4 to PS5 upgrade depends on publisher support. So I wanted to dive a little bit deeper into this. I saw a few different outlets deciding to cover this in a few different ways. So of course, Xbox Series X said they have their smart delivery program, which makes games on the Series or the Xbox One automatically play on the Series X. But again, that is also up to developers. We saw EA, they actually are allowing that upgrade to take place within a limited time for the Xbox Series X from the Xbox One. They're also allowing it, but again, for a limited time. So it's up to the publisher still for the Xbox. I'm curious how each one of these is going to transfer. Again, for the Xbox, it is also up to the publisher. It seems like Xbox or Microsoft is putting more emphasis on maybe convincing the publisher. So maybe there's some deals in the background they're making, so publishers will upgrade the titles immediately to the Series X. I can imagine, because publishers probably want to sell their games again for the most part. You know, we have Cyberpunk 2077 doing that for the Series X. So far, they've remained quiet if they're going to do that from the PS4 to the PS5. So I'm wondering if we're going to see Xbox games the board except for a few of them, maybe transfer over. And then the PlayStation games, you know, are we going to see as many? Again, both of them are technically leaving up to the publisher. Microsoft seems to be doing something in the background, maybe providing a little financial incentive for them to bring their games forward. Either way, like, it's just better the more those games come through. So as it said, it will be out next year, but no free upgrades for PS5 and Series X users. That's coming from Grand Theft Auto. So again, another example where we see a developer gets to choose whether or not, and that goes for Xbox and PS5, that they don't want a free upgrade. So GTA 5 said no free upgrade, we're going to be coming out, you're going to have to buy the game again. And that was from Twisted Voxel. I'm curious to see more and more about this. Of course, we saw Yakuza 7 and Cyberpunk 2077 for the Xbox will be the free upgrade. And then again right here, this is from April. I couldn't find any newer news, but CD Projekt Red can't confirm if we'll see Cyberpunk 2077 will have a free PS5 upgrade. So again, the upgrades are a little bit unclear on the PS5 issue. They're still unclear on the Series X issue. I want to put that, they of course are putting more emphasis on it, but not every single game will come over. Of course, the native games will, but not every single game will. So just be wary of that. If there's a specific game that you want, make sure to look into it if that is your plan. Also, a really cool Reddit post put together on the Nintendo Switch subreddit. We have Mango Bear Smoothie put together a whole bunch of Steam demo lists that are also going to be coming to the Nintendo Switch. So if you guys have a decent PC and can run some games and want to download Steam, well, you can check out a whole bunch of these games on Steam, and then they'll be running on the Switch. Of course, they're going to run a little bit differently on your PC than the Switch. It depends on the game and what the developers do, but you can see Windjammers, Garden Story, Inmost, 100 Days, Haven, Spitfire, Carry On, just a few of them that I thought looked phenomenal, like seriously phenomenal. Jasalt here, Steam and Cinder, pretty good looking 2D steampunk Metroidvania that looked really fantastic. Crosscode, an SNES style RPG with a unique battle system and a buckets of charm that looked phenomenal. So go ahead and check that out. And then Fate Tactics, a Final Fantasy Tactics like strategy RPG, that also looked really, really good. All amazing art styles on all of them. There's probably more that I missed here, but I'm going to go ahead and post this down below for you guys so you can check it out. Check out this list, and then all of these links link directly to the Steam page. As you can see, we have Crosscode here and then Fate Tactics. So they all look really fantastic. Go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you think about the games. I'm definitely going to check out these three that I mentioned, and then we can talk about it later in the comments. All right, guys. Well, thank you so very much. Again, my name is Matty. This has been Chatty with Matty, your source for the daily gaming news recap. Are you guys excited for Pokemon Snap? It's been a long time since we've seen a Pokemon Snap. Are you excited for any of that other Pokemon related stuff? I know I already have pre-ordered the Isle of Armor DLC, so I'm going to go ahead and play that today. Gonna check it out. Very excited. And then of course we have so much other things to catch up on. Of course, going to try all these games on Steam, and let me know below what you are going to try out, what you think is cool, what you think is dumb. All right, well, I will be seeing you tomorrow. Again, check me out on the 3Ts and IG, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram at SodiPopMedia. My name is Matty. Have a wonderful day. Remember,
be yourself
and eat a cookie. Bye.